how CrossFit transformed my business. And these I'm going to share with you 3 secret weapons that have brought me success in so many different ways. So if that is you, hello. My name is Olivia, and I help the multicultural, the multi-ethnic to brand on social medias for the ones that feel that they're strangers, for the ones that feel that they don't blend in, and they're looking for a way out where they can have their own cash flow, where they can create their own wealth and look awesome by body, mind, and soul. Then absolutely this video is for you. If you have not done so, do like and subscribe to this video. I personally put out videos every week on different subjects. Sometimes it could be vlogging, sometimes it could be me traveling, or generally network marketing pieces of content. So if you have not done so, do like, subscribe. I reply to personally all comments. It is definitely me. So let's jump into today, where I want to talk. And if I'm looking on the sides, just because I got my notes, if you guys know, I tend to be scattered all over the place, and I just want to break it down for you guys to be like, okay, I can eat and I can munch on a few things. I got a call with a friend. It's not in the business with me, but she's well, we're in the same industry, but we're not in the same company. And she was telling me, because she tends to waffle along when she does voice notes, and goes on and on and on. And I've realized, and she's like, how do you not go like overboard and you make everything so succinct and so like consistent? And I was like, because I've been practicing a lot of things, and because I always, when I want to do a voice note, I intentionally want you to know that this is the outcome, right? So this is the piece of information, this is the outcome, so it doesn't become a TED Talk. Because if it's 5 minutes, I don't want to listen to something that's 5 minutes, but if I can listen to something that's less than a minute or 30 seconds, then absolutely. So let's jump into today, the 3 secret weapons of how CrossFit, by me training, has just taught me so much. And even this morning, as I posted in my stories, I was saying that, CrossFit is where I fight my demons, where I fight my battles, because it's a constant facing of your own old self and getting better at it. So number 1, it's the discipline and the consistency. I do CrossFit, which is the extremity of like it's a workout, sort of like a military workout, where you don't know how you're going to stand out. If I can put a meme, I'll probably put a meme or something like that. You don't know how you're going to come out of it, but you will come alive. There's so many things that I could find of like CrossFit memes that I could put for you guys, but it's ultimately a workout where you push your limit, but you're not doing it alone, you're doing it with others. Now on Sundays, I do weightlifting, so I don't necessarily do CrossFit. Weightlifting is just a repetitive movement of what you guys have probably seen with the Olympics, where you repeat the same movement. And that's it on the weight and, different skills of exercises. And that's pretty much it. But for me, it's because you challenge yourself every single day. You're always, at the workouts, you always try, instead of have a set of, 10 kilo dumbbell, you'll probably want to put, a 15. You're always wanting to go extra and push yourself to the max. And that's why my body has completely transformed from a picture that I saw in 2022 to now, is because I know what my body likes, can eat, what supplements it needs. If you guys are needing supplements, you guys know I retail supplements, Fitline. Premium, if you're looking for premium supplements though. If you're looking for shitty stuff, then that's not for you. But if you're looking for premium quality products, then absolutely. But it's because I can also apply it into my network marketing business, because the success of everything that I do has to be the consistency of the basics, right? So the basics when you join network marketing is to talk to demo, right? You use the products, you start consuming them, you talk about them, how they make you feel, and then you demo them to others. And then, you are also finding other people that are wanting to do the same thing as you, earn 150, or not necessarily, but just want to know how to retail. That's absolutely fine, right? 2 options: either you can build a line of also other leaders that are wanting to build the business, or if it's just like customer to customer, right? That's really up to you. It doesn't really matter. But if you're looking for a way where you can cash flow, where you can have, the income flowing in, then absolutely. And so for me, by me just, even for finding new prospects, for looking out for new people, it's entrepreneurial, right? Just like the workouts in itself, it builds the momentum, it builds the endurance, but it also has you fall in love with the ultimate potential of you don't know the outcome of how it's going to come out, but because you're stacking up the wins, because you're stacking up the belief, because you're stacking up the momentum, at some point everything's going to stack up for you to hit the success that you are wanting. And I was listening to Conor McGregor, and he was saying, you know, you got to visualize, you got to see, you got to talk. And I'm the first one to talk about, like, I know where we're heading. I have no issues in talking to you about, you know, the multicultural, the multi-ethnic. We're the number one team that generates a certain amount per month, right? $1 million in terms of turnover. I have no problem sharing that vision. Why? Because I believe it. And you can't stop me from what I'm doing, because I have so much belief that I actually don't listen to others, because if you haven't walked the walk nor talked the talk, I ain't talking to you, right? But then that comes with the level of belief. That's also come from my parents that have taught me levels of understanding who I stand for, what I do, and where I see things and how I talk, because I know exactly where we're heading, right? So number one is the discipline and the consistency. Number two, it's adapting to challenge. CrossFit has, like, every workout that we do also varies. There's also challenges that come up every time. Like, I hate running. When I see running on the board, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. But I know that if I do it, I will get better. But I also know that I also have to treat my mind to be like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I'm still going to show up, because that's the toughest part, right? The toughest part of doing workouts is showing up and doing it anyways. And it's funny because we actually did a workout, and we were a lot today. And there's this new girl that was there. I didn't really know her, but whatever. And I was about to, to start talking to her once I finished, like, just getting because when we start the primer, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm still trying to understand who am I, and I'm trying to get into my movement and stuff. And I'm like, this is a lot, right? So I'm trying to there's a lot of human beings. And on top of that, I have to share my ball with others, and I have to remember my exercise. Just give me a few minutes to warm up, then I'll start warming up to it if I don't know you, right? That's just how I flow, right? And so she comes in. I know she hasn't worked out because she's new. She clearly is brand new in this. And we start doing, like, the workout movements. And at some point, Beth turns around. She said, I think we scared her. I'm like, what you mean you think we scared her? Like, she's gone. She's not there anymore. The girl signed up, but she left. Now, you could see in terms, like, everybody that was there seemed to be, it's not, weightlifting isn't aggressive, but the bunch on Sundays seem to be a little bit more, like, in your face. Like, we're a little bit more aggressive. We're nice. We're cool. We're really, like, welcoming, but we're a little bit in your face. So it's like, because, like, everybody seems fit. Everybody seems ready. We know what to do. Like, we're just like, come on, let's get it, right? So it can feel a little bit intimidating, but ultimately she left. She was gone. And that shows me that when you adapt to challenges, you're not willing to put in the work, because adapting to challenges, when you're doing something that you don't like, but then you align it into your business, when the market shifts, when people say, yeah, I don't want your product because we have a better product in the market, or I'm using something else, or a customer wants something, or, a customer doesn't want your product anymore after, 6 months of using the products, or, it just builds resilience in you. And it builds the adaptability, whatever that word I try to say, but you got it? Like, you won't take me out. You got to understand that you have to adapt and challenge yourself every single day. Just like showing up at the gym, it's the same thing in showing up in your business. Just like showing up in a meeting and, showing up to the product, and maybe your sales haven't gone right yesterday, you have to show up as if you are the prize, because it's going to build that momentum. It's going to build that growth. And you best believe I will enter every kind of room as if I'm freaking own it. Why? Because if you don't own what you're doing, you're going to be eaten up. This is a world of, like, either you own it or you don't. And if you don't want what I have, that's okay. Remember, pigeons and eagles don't have the same height. Now, I'm not considering you as a pigeon, but what I'm saying is that I'm holding my position. CrossFit will build your challenges when people don't want you what you want. You don't want what I have? I will still love you the same way. But there's 8 billion people on the planet. You best believe there's a lot of people that want my product. And if you don't want it, ain't cool. I'm happy. I'm moving on to the next person. You got to know I have no attachment. You need me more than I need you. And when you can detach from that, just like when CrossFit teaches you that, automatically it shifts. But that's something as a business owner, as somebody in your life, you got to believe. That's why people say there's not a lot of entrepreneurs. There's not a lot of people that have their own business and run it on, CrossFit and network marketing has brought me closer to faith. Like, I live on the edge of faith every single day. I am a walking, living faith woman. Because I believe so much in what I do. And so adapting and the challenges will definitely bring that too, right? It's going to be so crucial because a lot of people won't stand in business because you don't have enough of the tough skin to be like, no, you know what? I'm going to adapt. No, you know what? I am resilient, right? Third thing is I will leave you with this is the community and the accountability, right? That's one thing that CrossFit I have loved over the years is the community. Especially going now to where I work out, it's being the community of being able to be accountable, to be motivated. And I know I don't really like being like the center of things, but when I do lift, when I do weightlifting, it's the fact that we can encourage each other as we're fueling. That's why I actually do like it. Not because like you want to, boost your ego. No. It's just like my workout, for example, I did 5 sets of the last workout. I know I didn't film it. I wanted to slide it in to see how wobbly I was, but I didn't film it, so nope. And as I was lifting, I knew it was heavier than usual, and it was a rep that was kind of pushing it, bearing in mind that the night before I went to bed super early and I did not have dinner, right? So I had a semi-empty stomach. I still had like a little snack in the morning, but I hadn't eaten, so I did pretty much maybe a 12-hour semi-fast, right? But without like thinking, it wasn't anything intentional. Because I just wasn't hungry. There was a lot going on my plate. And so having the others just encourage you and say, hey, you got this, you're doing good, keep on going, it just brings you back to being like, you know what, I have to be accountable. I gotta, keep on going. And regardless of the fail or not, it does not matter. You're still showing up for you. And that's also one thing in network marketing is having a supportive team, a network where you're going to grow, a network where, there is potential success. And success, is different for everyone, right? Your success is going to be different from mine, right? My definition of success is I expect higher from myself. There's certain levels of that's where I'm heading, but your success, just like freedom, is very different. For Carla's freedom is to be able to generate a certain amount per month, but also to be able to spend her holidays with her family, with her daughter, going to Italy for 3 months. That for her is called freedom. For me, going on holiday with my kids, I don't have any kids, so it's not my freedom, but being able to say, hey, look, I can go first class to Dubai, or I can go first class to Thailand, and I can go, and you don't need to tell me when to go because I'm generating enough cash flow because we have a huge team of people that are based, that know what to do, and that because we have simple systems. For me, that's what I call success, right? Being able to hop on a plane or to say, hey, look, I want to move, or hey, look, I want to do different things. I have my own cash flow. That means for me success, but that could be very different from yours, right? And so both of them are pushing my limits. Both of them are pushing me into being that better version, right? I want to be a better version of me. I want to be a better version of a sister. At some point, I want to be a better version of a wife. I want to be a better version of a mother at some point. I want to be a better version of an aunt. I want to be a better version of a sister. I want to be a better version of a friend. And so you're always going to be growing at some level, but it requires you to have that community and the accountability. And that's what I do with network marketing. If that's something for you and you're like, look, I'm looking for a network marketing team where I can grow. PM International for me has been the best because one, is a family company. Number two, the products work on a cellular level. So science-based, just meaning that when you drink it, it's like a computer game. It will understand where you need it, how you need it, however, which will be completely different from anybody else, right? It's got like a unique fingerprint on you. And third of all, it's premium supplements. Everybody needs to be fueled with supplements, so why not fuel it with quality products that you can also use as you do your workout? So if that resonated, absolutely do give me a like. If you have not done so, do subscribe to my channel where I'll share more of that. If you have any questions and you're wanting, either you can type them below, or if you want to message me at Olivia Igwe on Insta or Facebook, that's probably the fastest way. Insta is the fastest way you'll probably be able to get me. So I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you later.